Today we are going to be reviewing perfect squares. So when we were talking about perfect squares last week, we talked about what a perfect square is. A perfect square is a number multiplied by itself, or a number squared. So 1 squared, or 2 squared, or 3 squared. So what does that look like? 1 squared is 1 times 1. 2 squared, 2 times 2. 3 squared is 3 times 3. So what does this look like with blocks? So 1 squared, 1 times 1, or 1 set of 1. 1 set of 1. Right there. We have 1 set of 1. 2 squared, 2 times 2, 2 sets of 2. So right now we have 1 over and 1 up. We need 2 over and 2 up. So 1, 2, 1, 2. 3 squared, 3 times 3. 3 sets of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So you can see we have 3 sets of 3. So here is 1 set of 3, 2 sets of 3, and 3 sets of 3. All right, so I am going to show you a perfect square, and we are going to together figure out which perfect square it is. Okay, so this is a perfect square. We are going to count the boxes over and the boxes up to find out how many sets of how many. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have 5 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 up. So we have 5 sets of 5, or 5 times 5, or 5 squared. All right, so what if I took that away? Would that still be a perfect square? I want you to think about that. And then we are going to count. All right, so is this still a perfect square? If we count, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have 5, but we're missing 1. So if we know 5 squared is 5 sets of 5. So we have 1 set of 5, 2 sets of 5, 3 sets of 5, 4 sets of 5. And if you look, we have these numbers right on the edge that show us how many sets we're counting. What about this one right here? Is this a 5th set of 5? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. We are missing one right here. That doesn't work. This isn't 5 sets of 5. So it's not a perfect square. All right, let's do another one. How about this? Is this a perfect square? We're going to count and find out. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so it looks like it could be 2 times 2. We have 1 set of 2. Uh-oh. 1, 1, 2. We don't have a 2 there. This is not a perfect square. All right, guys. We're going to do one more. How about this? Is this a perfect square? Yes or no? Let's count and find out. Okay, how many do we have across the bottom? 1, 2, 3. And how many up? 1, 2, 3. So we're looking for 3 sets of 3, or 3 times 3, or 3 squared. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. This is 1 set of 3 right there. 1, 2, uh-oh. We are missing 3 here, so that already tells us that this is not a perfect square. Let's count the top one just to make sure. 1, uh-oh, we're missing the 2 and the 3. This is not a perfect square. All right, guys. We are going to be doing more perfect square review later in the week, and I'm going to have an interactive activity for you. So I hope you guys were able to understand this. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will see you soon. Thank you.